Hello everyone, welcome back, and today we're going to, Jet, what's wrong with your head there? Anyway, we're going to review the Playmates Toys Jet Jaguar. You can see he is in his packaging, so there isn't, he's not outside yet. See, we have the traditional Godzilla name, and then we have Jet Jaguar, Playmates Toys, and then we have the Bandai Godzilla 2000 here, and then Godzilla in Japanese. Side, it just says Godzilla. It also says Godzilla. Then on the back, we get a list of other figures. I have one of the 4 characters shown in this image. As you can see, the others are Jet, Burning, and then Final Wars. And here's what I was talking about. Look how they massacred my boy. As for Burning Godzilla, I think he's actually good. I don't have him in hand, so I don't really know what he is like. But he looks decent. He looks good, actually. I'd like to have him, but you know, Target sucks. We have 2 out of the 4 on this packaging. So now we are going to open it. I'll be back. Surprisingly, he wasn't actually that hard to take out of the packaging, unlike the others. He was actually quite easy. As you just saw in that speed recording or fast recording, whatever you want to call it, you can clearly tell that Jet does not stand easy. So the one figure that did need a stand Jet Jaguar is the one who didn't get it, and the figure who didn't need a stand Warbat is the one who got it. What a world we live in. And you can't tell me that they couldn't have just put it in the packaging. As you can see, there's enough space to at least put 2 little stands or just 1 big one. So it's not like they couldn't do it. It's just that they were too lazy. Anyway, the figure is 6 inch. And here's a size comparison with a few other figures. So unfortunately, let's move them because, you know, we're gonna have to. First of all, the material he's made of is probably one of the reasons he can't stand. As you can see, the feet are very bendy, squishy. The legs are the same. This material really isn't that hard. I mean, look at this. Look at that. He reminds me of a rubber ducky. He's just easy to squish like that. Like, seriously? I mean, I'm not saying this material isn't that bad, but like at the same time, this is probably the reason why he's having a hard time standing, and the position of his feet. Like, come on, I get this looks kind of cool, but have his feet flat on the ground. Because now I can't even stand him on my own set, so I'm going to have to grab him for the rest of the review unless I want to spend another 5 minutes trying to get him to stand, which I am not. We have a full 360 at the head. Hand also goes a full 360. Other hand goes a full 360. Then we have this. This figure is having a hard time stand. Anyway, the sculpt is actually fine. The detail is fine. I really like that, although, you know, Jet isn't like other kaijus where he has so much detail. It's still pretty good here, and they got every single little thing in. And for my first Jet toy, this honestly isn't bad. Although 2 things I'm gonna say is, first of all, his head is like a banana. It just curves to his back. Now, I don't remember that being in the original Showa movie. I'm not a big Jet guy, but at the same time, I don't think he has a banana head, unless that's just me, and I like to think his head is straight, but still, looks a little odd. And then obviously the positioning of the feet, like, come on, man, just have the feet flat on the ground. Also, something I noticed out there, this foot is a little bit lower than this foot. As you can see, if I were to kind of straighten the feet and put my hand flat on both feet, this foot is just a bit higher than the other one. So that's another reason why I can't stand, and it's actually very apparent as you can see the shadow of the foot underneath. So come on, at least fix that. They even got every single little tooth in, the eyes, and they have his hands in like a karate move. As for paint, it's actually fine. It's obviously blue, yellow, red, you know, those colors. They're not really bright, but they're not really low. They're kind of in the middle. And then we have that silver-like color that they also used for Mechagodzilla. The only difference I can point out in it is that on Mechagodzilla it's way more shiny and it reflects off more. Meanwhile on Jet it's the same but not as much. Or it could just be that the sculpt, you can see here, they made little dents and like dots and stuff. So that's probably another reason why Jet's looks a lot more cleaner and more smooth. Like, jeez, this is smooth rubber. And also, here's the thing I was telling you about the foot being higher than the other one. As you can see, I put a little tree underneath Jet's foot, and it actually keeps him standing up. So yeah, the problem is that this foot is in that position, and it's a little lower than the other foot. And as you can see, putting a tree underneath Jet's foot actually helps him stand. So yeah. So overall, for my first Jet figure, it's actually pretty good. I'm going to give it an 8.1 out of 10. It missed out on several points, and that being that this leg is, I'm just gonna mention it, the leg positioning, it's just awful. They could have put a stand or something in it. Then that weirdly shaped banana head, and well, that's about my only problems with it. They really bring it down, but other than that, it's not really a bad figure. It's pretty great, especially for a Playmates Jet Jaguar. It's really well sculpted. Thanks for watching, and see you all next time. Bye bye.